pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. Nola heads for the plate. And the postseason magic is there for them one final time as they walk off to win the World Series. Santa Maria.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow! What a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
Turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game. Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
What is going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another MLB franchise mode video, guys, for the San Diego Padres. So I wanted to kind of give us a quick recap of what happened in the previous video. So we were able to basically get the championship. That was something actually I did not expect. I really was like, you know what, I'm going to end the video and see what happens. And it looks like we ended up getting the victory there on Game 7. So just a quick look at the roster before we move on. So it looks like we have a good amount of cash flow, so about $2.8 million for the offseason. Well, the Padres don't really have to do too much spending, to be honest. Our roster's pretty good. We did lose our manager. He decided to call it a career, and what a way to go out by winning the World Series. So we're going to go ahead and just work on a little bit of re-signing some of the guys. There are a couple of people we are going to have to let go, including one of the pitchers for Game 7, which was I believe Mr. Richards. Like, we're not gonna go ahead and re-sign him. So let's go ahead and go towards the offseason. So Garrett Richards, there you go. Garrett Richards, who got the win in the World Series. We won't end up keeping him. And just a quick update. So yeah, the manager decides to call it a career. And it looks like our pitching coach as well decides to call it a career, which I'm a little surprised. And there's our boy Granderson. I was thinking he might call it. It looks like he might end up staying. Just a quick recap. It looks like our job security just went up to an A, and something we did do that I did not show in the video. So we did end up signing Tatis Jr. to a 14-year deal. Unfortunately, no sweepstakes for Mookie Betts. He ends up signing an extension with the Dodgers. Which makes sense because that's actually pretty much what happened in real life. And so right now, trying to get a first baseman here, since I am trying to replace the guy we got from the Tampa Bay Rays, so there you go. So we have Starlin Cast. We need a good backup for Eric Hosner at the moment. So it looks like we also need a third baseman. So just a quick thing for the Trevor Bauer ends up going to the Minnesota Twins, and Mr. Osuna is going to go to Billy Beane and the Moneyball team at the Oakland A's. So right now, just doing a quick deal. We are going to get rid of this guy, our reliever, $4 million. We could try to save some payroll there, and we're actually going to do a quick deal with Tampa Bay Rays. And with that being said, it's going to be arbitration, which is the next part of the thing. Dallas Keuchel, my boy from the previous Miami franchise, ends up getting traded. And so just look at our payroll, 191 is going to be the total payroll for next year. It is going to go down slightly for 2022. And Tatis Jr. is named the World Series MVP. Of course, not really too surprised there. So we're gonna go ahead and see how we do here. Just gonna go ahead and sim to the winter meetings now that we pretty much have free agency good to go. Not sure who this guy is, but I guess that's gonna be a relevant free agent that you guys might know about. Feel free to leave me a comment below to let me know who that is, because I don't mean to disrespect the guy. I just really don't. And so it looks like this is the one draft I don't understand, the Rule 5. So I'll try to Google it and figure out, because we didn't even get to pick anybody. We just pretty much just watched the simulation just go. So let's go ahead and sim to the arbitration meetings. We already submitted offers. We didn't do any offers to the arbitration guys apart from the actual arbitration offer. Um, there are a couple of exceptions that we did, but just wanted to kind of go with, just kind of wait it out and see whether or not we'll get the arbitration deal for, because sometimes it might be even lower than the actual offer we give to the client, to the player. So that might help us save some payroll, which right now we want to kind of save some money so we have a little more to be in the hunt for next year's postseason, because there are a couple guys that are going to be kind of going on their way out because of big contracts. And so just taking a quick peek once again here. So yeah, it looks like we got Choi, and so only 2 third basemen. So definitely trying to see if we could do something here. And so let's go ahead and go to these actual arbitration meetings. I'm a little anxious right now, just trying to see what they go. So it looks like they ruled in our favor for Mr. Tony Hill, and it looks like Mr. Tim Hill. So we got that. They're going to end up going with the Padres on us as well for Mr. Strahan. So far so good. Looks like we've been doing not too bad on these arbitration meetings. And so we're going to go ahead and sim again. So this time around, they're going to go with the pitcher. So he's going to get a higher salary than what we offered him. And looks like same thing for Mike. So not too bad. And they're gonna end up giving Mike Clevinger his salary as well. So I guess we ended up winning 2 of the arbitration meetings, and I think we had like 8 guys, so that's not too bad. I'll take whatever we can get. And so now it's going to go ahead the next phase of free agency right before spring training is contract extension time. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Right now, Mr. Tommy Pham, who's been very fantastic for our organization, is asking for $12 million a year, which is going to be very hefty price. Mike is also asking for a big price. Charlie Morton, I'm definitely going to see how he does before offering any sort of deal. So that's for sure someone we're not going to really mess around with. Mr. Castro, Stalin Castro, our boy from the Miami Marlins, is looking for a contract extension. $6 million, getting paid $6 million, only asking for about a $400,000 raise. So I think we are going to go for him, and we're going to go ahead and offer him another 2-year deal, so that way we keep him in the loop in case we need to do any sudden movements or anything like that. By that point, I think we'll have a better idea as to where we stand with our basements. And so now going with Mr. Tim Hill, so he has a couple years of arbitration left. So I might want to keep him there for the time being, not really make a deal yet, so that way we can keep him in arbitration. Something I would do, and that's just actually something I did in MLB 19, was if they had 3 years of arbitration left, I would sign a 2-year contract. That way I still had them for 1 more year of arbitration, worst case scenario. I believe I did that with Brian Anderson for the Miami Marlins organization. So, but I could be wrong. And so, with that being said, our boy Granderson is on the contract extension list. And so, but right now we're going to go ahead and get our shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Definitely going to be an important part of this team in the future, 25. So a young prospect, so we're going to go ahead and definitely keep him happy. Looks like he's still in the renewable part of the contract, so no arbitration yet. And of course, our boy Granderson, we're going to take care of him. He's our veteran. He comes up. He's a DH, you know. I mean, his overall actually went up because he went from a 64 to a 66. So I guess he's kind of getting hyped up. I guess he got kind of happy with being part of the World Series championship team. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a 2-year deal, keep him until he's 42 if he decides to continue playing for us. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do the regular season, start the first game. And already some staff members are going to get fired because I literally just gave Granderson a 2-year deal and they literally sent them to waivers. What are they doing? So let's take a quick peek here. Just going to take a look. They didn't trade him, which is good. And so roster related, yeah, it looks like they sent Granderson to the AAA El Paso team. And they put the backup in MLB, which is a really stupid move from the CPU, because now we're going to have to pay him, because normally AAA players, you pay him about $100K a year. Now we're going to have to pay him $500,000 for next year's free agency because we just made him a pro. So my scouts or my assistants have literally just cost the organization $400,000. Yeah, this guy's going to ask for $500,000 next year. When I had planned to wait until contract extensions next year to get him into the organization. He's still a young prospect. He could have still developed. So we're going to go ahead and send him back down. Right now we're losing money, so we're actually losing about $700,000 a week. We're going to go ahead and put Granderson on the starting lineup for one of the rotations. That way they can't, since I have control of the lineups, they can't send him down. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy the gameplay here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, guys.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Tommy Pham may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this